Welcome to Let's Support People in the Community. Supporting people in the community, in the main, depends very much on how much support a person really needs. Support may actually mean holding hands, it may mean a little bit of mentoring, it may mean just to be able to hear somebody who is in a similar situation, and just by listening may make all the difference to that individual. Support systems very much depends on the individual and the needs of the individual. Support system could be religion, it could be friendship. For many people, it's family, it could be a next door neighbour. It very much depends on what the level of support that you're looking for. A key and most fundamental issue in offering support is to ensure that whoever you're offering assistance to still feels very much independent to making up their own minds and leading their own way with assistance or support. I believe, and my experience over the years has led me to believe, that it's imperative that the individual should be left very much feeling independent and as though they have a choice in the services and in the things that they do from day to day. Well-being it's become a phenomenon over recent years as we have took more of a concentrated effort to ensure that we look after ourselves in a much better fashion, and we'll go the extra mile to do what we believe is the right thing to do for ourselves. And if that means very much that the perception is that it seems that you've become selfish, then so be it. Because it's very difficult to look after others if you're unable to look after yourself. So the priority is well-being. And well-being could very much mean absolutely anything and everything. It very much doesn't depend on the amount of money that you actually have in your pocket in order to experience well-being. It's about how well do I feel now, and how well can I make myself feel in the future by doing the things that I do now. Well, that's what I believe the emphasis is on well-being. The key person in your life is you. You're the one who is able to say, I like this, I don't like this, I like doing things this way, but I don't like doing it this way. And because you're able to make these assumptions, you're able to make a great diagnosis and create a prescription ranging from all the different things that you want to see in your life on a day-to-day basis. And that is a wonderful situation. because you're now creating your day, and the level of support that you may be drawing on from others is to support that dream that you've already made. And you know what? I think that's what we all really aspire to. Equality is really a thing. It is a real thing. Over the years, we as a race of people in particular, I can speak from a UK perspective, that we've always wanted the best for ourselves and for others. And it has been a minefield of events and situations that we've all witnessed, from the Stephen Lawrence and a whole host of different travesties of injustice that has happened. But the important thing is that we continue to fight for what we believe is the right thing. And because we fight and we don't see the things that we look forward for, doesn't mean that our efforts are in vain. That just means that we're talking to a system that doesn't really listen. And that is very much where our problems are. That we have a system that is extremely slow, and it needs a stiff kick up the backside to get things moving again. But there's nothing wrong with people. We run the thing. People run everything. The problem is the system. I think the system sometimes is very much switched off. Hence the frustration that we feel when we keep hearing that these travesties continue. You know, how can you have the same type of event and situations continue to happen, and the consensus is there doesn't seem to be any plan to make this situation any better? The contribution of towards society from young people, in particular in the United Kingdom, over the last 20 years or so, has been absolutely phenomenal. The young people decided that they didn't really like, or maybe we could even say it wasn't for them, a lot of the things that maybe had been created. And they said to themselves, you know what, we want a new music scene. So what did they do? They created a new genre of music, entertainment, lifestyle, etc., etc. Now, they could have just said, well, we're just going to just leave it as it is, and we're just going to just listen to pop, etc., etc. No, they didn't do that. They were instrumental to every note, and look what it is today. We've got music now that's available that weren't available when I was a teenager. I mean, when we were teenagers, it was rock and roll, or You know, it was or it was a reggae, and it was very much Bob Marley reggae. I mean, now we have every type of music, and we we can only say, hats off to you. I think the young people, under very difficult circumstances, especially over the last 2 or 3 years, have done remarkably well. And, you know, I take my hat off to you, to many people who believe that young people create more problems than they solve. Very much ancient and very much live with their heads in the sand. I salute the young people, and I wish them all the very best in their endeavours in the years and time to come.